video, we are going to learn how to build a simple automated system that reacts based on the color of object using an Arduino board and MATLAB Simulink. Basically, we want the system to react to an object, in our case a ball, and move a servo motor automatically. Before we get into the programming of this, first look at the hardware setup. Here we have an Arduino Uno, which acts as the brain of the system. It receives signals from the sensor and then tells the actuator what to do. For sensing, we are using an IR sensor module. This sensor can tell whether a white ball is placed in front of it or not, because white surfaces reflect more infrared light than darker ones. So when the white ball is detected, the sensor sends the signal to Arduino, and based on that, the Arduino decides whether the servo motor should rotate or just stay where it is. We also have the wiring on the breadboard, which connects everything and provides power to the components. There is an LED here as well, just for playing the role of the indicator. It turns on when the sensor detects the ball, so we can quickly see that the system is working. And finally, the servo is our actuator. We are programming our Arduino such that either the servo will rotate when the white ball is detected, or it starts rotating when the black ball is detected. If you look at the connections, the sensor's output is connected to digital pin 2. The servo control wire is connected to pin 3, and the LED is connected to pin 9. So overall, the sensor detects the ball, the Arduino processes the signal, and the servo responds. Now that we understand the hardware, we can move to the programming part using Simulink. Here you can see the Simulink environment together with the actual hardware setup. In the Simulink model, we are reading the sensor output from digital pin 2 and using that signal to control the servo motor. The servo motor is coupled to a grabber mechanism. The servo control signal is connected to pin 3, and in Simulink, we use a servo block to command its position. We have added a gain here to properly adjust the rotation of the servo motor with the grabber mechanism. You can figure this gain out using experiments. To run the program on the real hardware, we need to make sure the model is set to run on the Arduino. So we go to the model settings, select Arduino Uno as the hardware board, and then deploy the program to run continuously on the device. When the IR sensor detects a white surface, it typically outputs L0, because the reflected infrared light is strong. When no white surface is detected or a dark object is in front of it, the sensor outputs a 1. So in our case, a white ball produces a 0 signal and a darker ball produces a 1 signal. As soon as a white ball is placed in front of the IR sensor, as you can see, the sensor output becomes 0, the LED turns off, and the servo rotates to close the grabber. Now let's make the system work in the opposite way. To do that, we can simply add a NOT block after the sensor output in Simulink. This inverts the signal coming from the IR sensor. With this change, when a white ball is placed in front of the sensor, the output becomes 1 instead of 0. As a result, the LED turns on the white ball, and the servo rotates to open the grabber when it sees the white ball. So now the system is in the opposite manner compared to what it was.